Hello. This is my baby, Polly. She is a tortoiseshell cat. And her name is Polly because when she was a kitten, she used to sit on my husband's shoulder like a bird. She kept him company. She laid on his chest. And she helped me when I was sick by staying with me and not leaving me alone. This is my baby. She's going to get a treat now for letting me do that. Okay, there you go. And Sugar jumped down there too. You guys have seen Sugar. They wanted their treats. I just wanted to say something in comfort for Moomay, whose kitty cat Bowie died recently. I'm sorry to hear about that. I know how hard it is when we lose a pet. I was living in Wisconsin when I was 20 years old with my parents. My dad and mom had a dog named Gator. My dad's name is Wally, so if anybody remembers the cartoon Wally Gator, he named the dog after himself. And my dad and my mom and that dog were so close. It was incredible. And, oh, I'm emotional tough. I remember my dad during a big trial in his life, when he was feeling down, holding on to that dog. He was a black Labrador Retriever he had some brown here and he had some brown here and he had a little bit of white, but he was mostly black and he was long hair and he was a gorgeous dog. Oh, but he was nasty and spoiled, and well, he wasn't nasty, he was spoiled and he was something else. But I remember my dad, he was 40 years old, sitting in his chair. He has this chair that is early American. He likes early American. He's patriotic and he likes early American furniture. And he sat in there with his legs crossed, holding on to that dog during one of his he was going through something hard, and he said, "Do you realize that dog is God spelled backwards?" And there he sat, bawling his eyes out, holding that dog. He lived a long time, and he used to eat my eggs, and my brother used to punch him, and we didn't grow up with dogs. We grew up with these little guys. So we didn't like Gator as much as my dad did and my mom did. But I'll tell you what, my dad and my mom keep Gator's ashes up on the mantle in the house, and my mom doesn't like to talk about Gator or Butch, which is their next dog, because Butchie died recently too. And she says, my mom says Gator's ashes go with her when she dies, and Butch's ashes go with Dad when he dies. These animals are our babies. They're our comfort. They're our joy. They sleep with us. They eat with us. They get on top of computers and knock things over, and they're bad. Oh, they're bad, but they're good. And they get treats because somebody out there has pet companies who thinks that cats deserve to have something special. People get potato chips and cats get cat treats. Somebody thinks they were important. And in the Bible, I'm sorry. In Genesis, Noah built an ark, didn't he? And God cared enough for the animals that he saved them from the flood too. So if God cares about them, and they're put here on earth to be a comfort to us and friends to us, and sometimes they're better friends than people. They won't get on YouTube and laugh at us. They will never laugh at us. They'll sit at the window and watch us leave in the morning, and they wait by the door when we walk in. Don't begrudge a person to mourn for their animal. Don't make fun of people who love animals. If that's what you gotta do, do it in private, but just don't hurt people like that, and don't disrespect people, and don't disrespect animals. That's all I have to say.